The private maternity hospital was unusually quiet that night, despite the storm outside. Behind the closed operating room doors, doctors and nurses were fighting desperately to save 32-year-old Emily Carter and her newborn baby after a dangerous complication during delivery. In the waiting room, Emily's husband Daniel sat nervously in a leather chair. But the fear on his face wasn't entirely genuine. Beside him sat Rachel, the woman he had secretly been seeing for months. Rachel kept glancing at the operating room doors and checking her phone how much longer. She whispered. Daniel shook his head. I don't know. Rachel leaned closer. If she doesn't survive, everything changes. Daniel looked at her sharply. Don't say that here. Rachel lowered her voice. You know it's true. For months, they had secretly planned a future together. Daniel had convinced himself that Emily's death would remove every obstacle between them. He could inherit control of their investments, sell their expensive house, and begin a new life with Rachel. Neither of them noticed the elderly woman sitting several chairs away, quietly listening. Then the red light above the operating room switched off. Both Daniel and Rachel immediately stood. The doors opened. A doctor stepped into the hallway still wearing his surgical gown. Daniel rushed toward him. Doctor. How is my wife? The doctor looked exhausted, Mrs. Carter experienced severe complications during delivery. Daniel's face went pale. What happened to her? The doctor paused. We had to act quickly. Rachel pretended to cover her mouth. Is she dead? The doctor looked at her briefly. Your wife is alive. Daniel stared at him. What? She survived the procedure. She's unconscious, but her condition is currently stable. Rachel's face fell. Daniel released a shaky breath. And the baby? The doctor's expression softened. Your daughter is alive too. She's in the neonatal unit, and we're monitoring her closely. Daniel closed his eyes for a moment. Relief washed over him. Then the doctor became serious again. Mr. Carter, there's something else you need to know. Daniel opened his eyes. What? The doctor reached into a folder and removed a sealed envelope. Before the surgery, your wife gave this to one of our nurses. Daniel stared at the envelope. Why? She asked that it be given to you if there were serious complications. Daniel's hands trembled as he opened it. Inside was a handwritten letter. Daniel, if you're reading this, something went terribly wrong. I need you to know that I discovered your relationship with Rachel weeks ago. I didn't confront you because I wanted our daughter to be born safely. I hoped you would tell me the truth yourself. Daniel stopped reading. Rachel leaned over his shoulder. Her face turned white. She knew the doctor nodded. She also asked us to contact her attorney. Daniel looked toward the operating room. His entire plan had collapsed. The woman he believed he might lose had survived. The baby he had barely thought about was alive. And the secret he thought was safely hidden was already known. The doctor quietly added, there's one more thing. Daniel looked at him. When your wife wakes up, she'll have a long road ahead, but she will remember what happened before the surgery. Daniel lowered the letter. Rachel stepped away from him. For the first time, neither of them spoke. The hospital hallway remained silent as Daniel realized the cruel truth. He had been preparing to celebrate a future without his wife, while she had been fighting for her life and preparing to protect herself and her daughter from the betrayal she already knew about.